You make me laugh, you two.
I'm so unprofessional. I can only apologise.
It's absolutely brilliant. It's so lovely to see you.
It's lovely to be
really
here,
is.
Lorraine.
It's gorgeous.
Great.
And we must talk about Holly Willoughby, truly happy baby. It worked for me. This is great. This is fantastic. It's like a wee Bible if you've just had a baby, or you're pregnant, or you're thinking about having a family, because it's like you're talking to me.
Oh, thank you.
And telling me things.
Well, it was important for me. I sort of had the idea for writing the book after I had Harry.
Sure.
So, and there were so many things. My first one,
yeah.
So when I had him, I was kind of really surprised that there were so many things that I still didn't know. I was like, why is everybody keeping this such a secret from me? And there were also things where that people were a little bit embarrassed to tell you, I think. And then you sort of said, well, why didn't you tell me? At least if I'd have known, then I'd have sort of been pre-warned about it. So I've been brutally honest in there.
You have, which is good.
Yeah, so there's nothing sort of that I have kept secret. I've sort of been quite honest about my own experiences, even some of the really embarrassing stuff.
Is there anything you kind of thought twice about and thought, I might not put that in, and then did?
I talk quite openly about, after you've given birth, about one of the scariest things you'll ever have to do, which is go to the loo for the first time.
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm with you.
I talk about that because that was one of those things where nobody speaks about that.
No, they don't. I know, and they should.
And you get a lovely...
You should be prepared.
You should be prepared. And also, the other thing is, they always come after you've had the baby, they come in, would you like anything to drink? Would you like anything? Da, da, da. And somebody will hand you a glass of orange juice. Don't take that orange juice. Don't drink anything acidic before you're about to
Ouch,
go
of
to the loo.
course.
Exactly. No one tells you this stuff. So this is the kind of thing I was like, I'm going to put it all in a book and be really honest.
And you've been working with your sister on it as well, which is lovely.
Yeah, me and my sister wrote the book together. We've written quite a few children's books in the past. So she's a brilliant writer, and she kind of, we're very much, I mean, you know, we're sisters, so we think the same way. And it's very easy because she practically lives at my house with me anyway, and she's got her daughter Lola. So we would just sit there and talk about it, and she'd record me talking, and then she'd go and write it up. And
well, see, that's why it sounds like you. That'll be why.
Well, yeah, and you know, it's a lovely way to work together.
No, it's fantastic. You've got 3 great kids.
Yes, I do.
And the thing was, in this, I found out you actually quite like giving birth. You like the process.
I really do.
Despite, you know, sometimes it's painful and it can
painful.
be. But
I mean, there were moments, obviously, when you're like, oh my goodness me, and it does get quite intense. But I particularly after having Chester, because I think maybe because I kept thinking, oh, maybe this is my last time, but I never felt more alive. Or realised why I was on this earth than when I gave birth.
I know what you mean by that.
It was just so incredible and magic.
So. You said you might thought he might be the last one, but you never know. You're only a baby. You could have loads more.
Oh, God. The thing is, I don't like saying it's over because I don't like any of that bit of my life being over. It makes me really sad to think that I won't have that go through that again because I loved it so much. But I do look at my 3 children and think, and I feel like my family's all here now.
Yeah.
I kind of feel complete. But never say never.
Absolutely. You look fantastic, love. You always do. And you said you're at the happiest with your body.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think it's funny, isn't it? I view my body in a very different way to perhaps when I was younger. My body gave me 3 beautiful children and, you know, I'm healthy and they're healthy. And it's incredible what your body can do. I mean, you feed your children. I mean, that's an incredible... It is incredible. So I think I just look at my body very differently now. My body tells the tale of my life.
But do you know what? You're a mum, written this great book. You're also a sex pot. Right. You are.
I thought, actually, I'm a mum of 3, breastfed all 3 of my children. Yeah, why not be the girl that's on the front of FHM for the last time? It felt like we'd all grown up. Absolutely. Like the magazine had grown up, I'd grown up.
But I love the fact that you've got, you know, you do This Morning, and if you love This Morning, the partnership you and Philip have got is just
I love him.
Great. Well, you can tell that. You can tell
naughty boy.
He's very, very naughty.
And he's got that laugh. He laughs like Muttley. So once he's got that, like, wheezy laugh, we're all lost.
Oh, you're away. I mean, I was watching that, and I was in tears as well. I was howling. It was just so funny. Just so funny. But you do, I mean, that's the thing about the show, isn't it? You can have a laugh, and then you talk about really serious things, really important things, and you've got that sort of bond, you know, with the viewers. Viewers think that you are their friend. You are.
Oh, well, that's very
But
kind.
both,
same with you.
No, well, I guess
you're exactly the same.
But we're very lucky.
Yeah, we are lucky. We are lucky. And it's the best job in the world because, as you know, I mean, you've done the show lots of times, and it's like this. No day's the same, and you get to meet so many different people from all sorts of walks of life. So
you do.
I love it. I really, really love it.
I know you do. And you'll be on soon, for goodness sake, girl.
I will be.
I know it's only through there, but you've still got to... Sorry, what can we watch? What am I going to...
We've got Kit Harington on today. So he's in, so that's all quite exciting. Obviously, Game of Thrones. It's hard interviewing him because they always have to keep so many secrets. So you're like, right, you're here.
Tell me this.
We can talk about nothing. So But he's
But we can just look at him because he's lovely.
He's very handsome.
So that would be great.
Yeah.
I shall be sitting with my cup of tea, as always,
Thanks,
at 10:30
Lorraine.
watching
Thank
you
you
and
very
Phil.
much.
And good luck with the book. It's out now?
Out now, out today.
Out
yes.
today.
Yes, I'm giving birth to this book today.
Truly happy baby, and it's got the Mumsnet stamp of
I know, how
approval
nice
on the
is
front,
that?
which is
Really
great.
good.
Thank you, love.